Hello, my name is Hidekuni or Hide and I'm a creative being. Welcome back to my channel. Today is the 9th of August and I took quite some time to get ready and film this video because I somehow struggled to get into the mindset. In general, I just stress myself a lot at the moment, why I get so overwhelmed that I just block myself off and my creativity just doesn't flourish and is capable of getting out. So yes, I'm happy I'm here now. But first of all, I want to thank you guys for so many new followers and so many views because my last video got so much reach and so many comments, and I'm just very happy about it. I'm surprised because I didn't expect it. Like, I know that sketchbook tours usually get many views, and I was expecting like, yeah, maybe I will get like 150 views, like it was my goal, but no, we had 800 views, and I am just so amazed by it, and I'm so thankful. So thank you all. Due to this great response and people being actually interested in that, I was very inspired to work on my current sketchbook from time to time and fill some pages and be creative and try new things out. And I'm also very happy about how this is coming together, and if I keep working like this, I might be able to finish it by the end of the year, which would be great because I would be so excited to show this sketchbook, because compared to all my previous sketchbook, it's much fuller and much more colorful, and I'm just very excited about it. So I'm very excited to show it with you and inspire people again, and just like, yeah, I don't know, I'm just very happy. And it was one of the things I actually managed the last few days from time to time to just like scribble some things down, be creative and not think too much about it. And yes, one of the pages I did finish is this one. I actually worked with alcohol markers, which I didn't do in such a long time, and I was scared of messing it up, but it somewhat worked out, and I really like this page. It's my character, a character who's very new, who got designed by my boyfriend, and we had like a character trait, an art trait of creating each other's characters, and I really love how he turned out. Like, I have to show it to you. He's like so cute. I have no name for him yet, but maybe in the following days, or like when I draw him again, I will come up with something. Or maybe some of you guys have ideas, because I have no idea how to call him. It was a little sneak peek of what I did in my sketchbook, and yes, you will see more once this is full. It's half full by now. We shall see how fast I will finish it, but I think I will finish it faster than other sketchbooks because I have a lot of fun working on this one. I think since I mentioned the art trait and I showed you the character I got from my boyfriend, I thought it would be fun to also include the speed paint of me figuring out the character for my boyfriend. We traded the art by giving each other mood boards we created and put together, and based on these mood boards, each one of us would come up with 3 designs, show it to the other one to see what they like, what they don't like, if they have a preference, and based on that, each one would create the character. And we even went that far that we created little reference sheets with some more views, maybe some clothes, and including the colors and the mood board, and just make it look all cohesive and complete and fun. I really got challenged by this because these are many colors I usually don't use, so I had to come up with something interesting, and also the style is not what I usually do, so I had a hard time, and I especially struggled with the anatomy and getting the first pose down for the reference sheet, but at the end I got it, and I'm very glad with how it came out, and I'm happy that my boyfriend likes it and even drew him once already. But yes, as I said, I am very stressed because there is just so many things I want to do for myself, for my artist booth, for like contributing to fandoms, because I'm very much into Honkai Star Rail at the moment, and I just want to draw and paint more of that fandom, but there's just so much I want to do. I also want to create a new zine, and yeah, I have ideas, but I cannot focus on it. So that's very scary, it's very stressful, and it's very like draining, energy draining, and that's just exhausting. But I slowly try to get into things, do one thing after another, step by step, and just do my best. Also, I have to appreciate myself more for actually finishing things, even if it's just something very, very small, because it still adds up to the things I want to do. And by appreciating it, I get like this happy feelings and this feel of accomplishing something. And that's very important to take care of and to do, because just seeing like the things you haven't finished is very frustrating, very overwhelming, and just kills the joy of art and in general doing the things you want to do. So I'm working on that. One of the reasons why I'm also stressed is I realized that I will have 4 conventions in a row. I will have 2 conventions at the end of August and 2 conventions at the start of September. And that's very exhausting because I'm worried that I don't have enough. I still have to look into my stock. I have to reorder some prints. I also want to try and get some new things out and add to my table. 2 of the conventions are rather small and also new, I think. The third one is also not that big, but the fourth one is the one that scares me most, which is Konichi, and I never was there. I just have to feel it's a very big con, not as big as Dokumi, but still I'm a bit intimidated, also because they are like requiring the artist to have 50% fandom and also 50% of original art, which I think I should be good because I still enjoy drawing non-fan art things. I also enjoy to draw with traditional mediums, in which most cases I tend to create original art. So I should be okay. I have to see. I don't know yet, but I have to see. Something I still want to do for the convention, because it's rather fast for myself and because I produce everything myself, it's easy to do and I'm not dependent on any kind of company and the delivery, is making buttons, because I have a button machine at home. I do all my buttons myself, and for that I don't need anybody, so I'm very free and fast working in that regard. And so far I have created buttons for My Hero Academia, Genshin and Honkai in the recent past, and I want to add some more characters to Honkai and Genshin. Like, these are all the characters I have so far for My Hero Academia, which are Darby in 2 versions, Endeavor, Aizawa and Hawks. I would really like to add Shinzo and Present Mike if I have the time, but they are not my priority at the moment. Then I have for my Genshin buttons, I have Kaya, Diluc, Zhongli and Razor and Baiju, and there I would really like to draw some of the Harbingers next, which are Capitano, Pantalone and Dottore. Those are the ones I really want to add to this collection because I'm just very gay for them. For my Honkai buttons, so far I have Peppy, the Trailblazer, Sampo and Blade, and I would like to add Danheng and Jingwan because I'm also very gay for them and I just like them a lot. And Danheng is the favorite character of my partner, so I always have to add my partner's favorite characters. For the Genshin ones it was Razor, and yes, so I would really like to create them, which means that I would create 5 new buttons in the next 2 weeks. The first convention I will have is Samtsiegen in Siegen, which is in Germany. Then afterwards I have Dream On in Metz, which is in France. And then we go back to Germany to College, which is in Wiesbaden, because they moved much closer to us, which is very pleasant. And then at the end we have Cascon, which is in Karlsruhe, if I'm not mistaken, which is also in Germany. Yeah, I mostly visit German cons because I can speak German. It's very easy to speak German. Sometimes I dip into English with some people. Then on the other hand, Dream On is in France and my French sucks a lot. Like, I can speak it, but I don't feel safe with it. I don't feel secure enough to just freely speak French at times. So I'm very excited to see how this is going. Worst case, I have my partner who can also like help me out with the languages, and yes. That's why Luxembourg is always very funny, because most people speak Luxembourgish with me there, but then I have some people speaking English with me, some speak French with me, and some German. So swapping around with the languages is always very funny, but also very hard at times, and I don't find the word then, and I'm just like mixing up languages, and it's always like, yes. But it works. It works. Like, it's just, I think it's funny. But yeah, that's the reason I am very stressed, and I hope everything goes well. The thing is just, I was at none of these cons ever before, so I have no experience of will the driving go well, will the stay go well, will, like, with the food, I always panic about food and planning things ahead, and then this fear of forgetting something at home. It's always very stressful with me overall. I'm just a very stressed person. I'm so sorry. I really try to work on that, because me being stressed means I also stress other people around me, and that's not good when you go to a convention and spend 3 days together. Yeah. But that's the plan so far for my conventions. I might see if I can change something with my table, if I need anything there, and if I have time, I will see to order some more charms, because I'm out of some, which is not good for quality, and I will not have them in time, but I will get there. I will manage. I hope I can sell some of my zines, because I really love my zine, and I'm always happy when people buy that one, so we shall see. Also, if I order now, I probably have it for Facts, which is in October. Yes, I think it's in October, and that's in Belgium. So for now, I still have 5 more cons for this year planned, because one con just disappeared, and I don't know if I got scammed. So this will be funny to find out, and I will be very frustrated if that's true and they just vanished with all the artists' money. But so far, there's no information out, and we have no idea how to get our money back. Frustrated. For the rest of the time, I have worked on commissions, because I try to get them done as soon as possible, because once they are done, they are out of my system and I don't have to think about them anymore, which helps me to focus on new things, because if I have them all the time at the back of my head, it's also a lot to carry around. One of the commissions were 2 emos for my friend Akilah. She is a wonderful streamer. I really love being there. I love to just be around while drawing, and it's always so much fun, so check it out. I'm also very happy how they turned out. I hope they are recognizable. They are inspired by a meme. Is it called a meme? I don't know. Would you call it a meme? I would call it a meme, so yes. Well, it's inspired by a GIF, and she has the GIF on stream. That's why she wanted it, and I think it just suits so well to her aesthetic and vibe. The other commission I worked on were 3 headshots of D&D characters of a friend, and so far I'm just waiting for him to approve them, and he's happy with them. I have finished them as well. And the third commission I currently have is 2 portraits. One's in black and white, the other one colored, traditional, and with a picture that is not very of a high quality. It's very pixelated, and I just have to try and work it out and draw 2 portraits in a realistic style. So this will be great. This will be stressful. I just hope I can bring them very fast, and that I get the main features out. I also scanned the picture in, so I can maybe adjust some things to make it easier for me to see them. And yes, that's so far for my commissions. I also have someone interested in maybe commissioning me. Oh, I never thought commission. I have so many commissions as well. No wonder I'm so stressed. But I like working on commissions. It's very refreshing of drawing things you usually would not draw. And it always comes with the fear of messing it up, but it's much better than back then. Is this a video about me just being very stressed and talking about my stress and my fears? Maybe. Maybe it is. Maybe it shouldn't, but it is. And for the last part of my video, I want to talk about Artfight, because it was a lot of fun working on Artfight. I just didn't have much time, why I didn't reach my goal, which is a bit upsetting, but it's still alright. Like, I had fun, I got some attacks back of my beloved characters, and I hope I could make other people happy. As in the other art fight video, I will just have the speed paints of my own attacks at the end of the video. So if you're interested of seeing my progress, just stick around and you can watch them. This year I managed to create 12 attacks and I got 16 back. I always feel bad if I can't really get back to some attacks and don't have the time to answer, and oh my god, I just feel bad. I'm so sorry. I still have to reply to the attacks I got and tell them that they did great because I love all the art fight attacks I got. But that's also why I will go over them and show them to you. I hope I won't forget anybody, and here we start. The first attack I got since my last video is from Bloody Bunny Bread, and they drew Tantrum, and I just love how they drew them because Tantrum looks so sweet in there. I love the eyes and the expression, and the face is like so sweet. The next one is from Chessy. I also attacked them and they were the only one who drew Kadarashi, and he is so damn sweet. The style suits so well. It was the first thing I noticed, was like their style and Kadarashi is like so precious together, and it just meant for him. Like none of my other characters would have suited as well as Kadarashi, and the way he just looks is so damn precious. I love it. Then I got an attack from Magpiemurder, and oh my god, I just died because it's Lucid with Joffrey, and you could literally see it as the follow-up of the first attack we got of them, and it's just them kissing, and oh my god, I was dying when I saw it, and it's just so damn cute. Like all of this stuff, it's so soft, it's so sweet, it's just so precious and innocent, and I just love seeing them being happy and lovey-dovey and no worries and just having each other and being all sweet together. And just, I love it. Oh my god, thank you so much. But I could stare at them all day long. It's actually my Discord profile at the moment because I just want to see them all day long and being all sweet together. And oh my god, I don't know, if you want to kill me, just draw such things for me. Yes please. Tantrum is just one of the characters that gets drawn so damn much because I got another attack from Skreebat. I hope I said it right, I'm sorry if not. And the pose, the colors, the texture, it's just great. Like, it's so damn Tantrum. It's, I don't know, it has so much attitude and energy, and the pose, I just love what they did with the arms and legs. It looks complex and yet so good, and just it suits so well to Tantrum's anatomy. And then the look, like, yes, please. That's one of the artists I probably have to attack next year because I have to show them my gratitude for that work. In general, I like to go back to previous years and see who attacked me and what I liked, and then attack them back again, just to give them something back, because due to the time I couldn't, and I just like doing that because I would feel bad if I would not do that. Then I got an attack from AGM, and they drew tiramisu cookie in the way if you get a cookie in the game, you get a screen where the cookie is portrayed and they put tiramisu cookie on there, and it's so, I think it's just so sweet and such a great idea because I haven't thought about tiramisu cookie too much. I haven't thought about where he would be in the team, what kind of role he would have, and they just put him as a middle support, and I was like, oh my god, that suits, it's so sweet. And he's just surfing on his little boat on some, I don't know what it is, but it looks cute. It's something super sweet and yummy, and oh my god. Maybe it's mascarpone, that would be so good. Oh my god, I love mascarpone. But oh my god, I just love tiramisu cookie, and I love tiramisu, so it's my cookie. But yes, I think there actually exists a tiramisu cookie, but I don't like them, so I just create my own tiramisu cookie, because tiramisu is also one of my favorite desserts I actually love doing. So my cookie, and look at him, he is so precious. He is surfing towards you, about to support you. Then I attack Magpiemurder, and they attack me back again, and they drew Bunny, my little bun, and I don't know, the style is just so damn good. I love it. Also the colors they use, I have to go steal things from them. No, I'm joking. Don't steal art from artists unless you're clever and you just like get inspired and see how they draw, and then implement certain things inside your own art and then grow from that. Yes, but I have to get inspired by them because so great. I really love how this one turned out. It's so silly. Bunny is also someone that gets drawn a lot. Like, I think I got 2 or 3 attacks this year of him. The next attack is from Faerieprincen, I hope I said it right, and they drew Zyme for me, and it was the first Zyme I got and also the last one. So I'm very happy about him because Zyme is also a very important character for me and the one I could roleplay best in AD&D so far, besides another one. And there was just a very dramatic scene and he's just very important for me, and I just get very emotional also about Zyme at times. But yes, it's Zyme. I love Zyme. Thank you so much for drawing him. I just like how he's leaning back all chill and having his pipe and smoking and having a good time, because he deserves a good time at times, because I don't give him good times most of the times. I said times too often, but it's funny. But yes, I really like how they got drawn. Then I got a very silly attack from Zenryo because they drew Nymph upside down flying, and I think it's just such a funny pose and suits him so well. It's just so silly. And also the colors, I think they're so soft, and also the sky. He's a Twilight cleric, and I just like how they drew him. His silly little face, he has such a silly little face, he's so goofy, oh my god, thank you. And then I got the cutest tantrum I ever received. Oh my god, like the style is so damn adorable. It's from DisfiguredStick, and oh my god, look at them. It's such a simple style, but it's so well executed. No, I really like it. It's so damn cute. Like, I struggle with simple chibi styles, and I think this was executed so well, and I love it. But yes, that were all the attacks I received this year, including the last video, and it was very exciting to participate. But I have to feel that our team is losing because we were like always behind by 2k points, and we somehow didn't manage to catch up. Like, I have to feel we didn't catch up, so I think I'm on the losing team this year. Well, happens. I was also on the losing team last year, I think. Wasn't I? Was I? I was team Mushroom. It was not team Mushroom, it was team... I was on team Wither, but I think... Yeah, I was on team Wither, but we didn't win. So I also think we didn't win this year. The thing is also, most people I wanted to attack were team Vampire as well, and that doesn't get you many points. So it was also a bit frustrating. But it was still a lot of fun. Like, artfight is always so exciting, getting everything ready, and then the first 2 weeks you just draw a lot, and then eventually you just forget about it, and then you come back and are like, huh, who won? But July is overall very overwhelming for me, because there are 3 birthdays and 1 anniversary for which I always want to do something creative and gift it to them, and I'm still not done with 1 present. So yes, but I will make a video about it because I have recorded everything of the first 2 presents. Yeah, for the rest I'm excited for next year because I want to know what the themes are, because it's always very interesting to see the theme they chose. But apparently there was also some drama going on in the art fight organization team, like in the Orga, and I have no idea what went on this. It was a money thing, of course it's with money, and things have changed and people have left and others have joined, so I think they didn't have a good time as well. So let's see how next year will be like. That was mostly it for this week, and I hope you enjoyed it. I am very chaotic at the moment. I have a hard time at the moment in conclusion, and try my best to get things done because it will be very stressful. Regarding the conventions, I will also try to vlog and film a bit and show you what it is like, show you how each convention goes. Also, I don't know, maybe you're interested in me preparing things or how it goes. Like, if you have questions, like specific questions towards conventions, please ask me. I'm always happy to answer them. And yes, in general, if you have questions about me or my art or other things that I mention in my videos or how I do certain things, just ask ahead, because if I can help and if I can answer them, I'm excited to do so. But yes, that was my video and I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any feedback, please let me know, because I love to grow, and I wish you a good day or night wherever you are. Bye! speed paints.